good story stole my name, destined to die in obscurity. I'm so numb to suffering, atrocities, I don't feel a thing.
I really liked how the guitars were mixed. I thought they weren't like overpowering anything else, especially like they weren't getting in front of the vocals or anything, and they were still present, and you could hear them really well.
Thank you.
Great. Thanks, Ian. All right, next up is Will.
This is a song I made a couple weeks ago. I haven't recorded any vocals on it yet, but I'm really proud of the way the melody turned out. I thought that what I did for it was I took a melody loop that I made, and then I processed it a bunch extra with some like Portal extra compression to make it like have some extra notes in the high end. That's what Portal did to it. And then I also recorded myself a little bit messing around like vocally, and then I used more Portal, more effects on that to make it into like an extra high-end accent for the melody, but I like how it turned out. So this is it.
Thanks, Will. Feedback for Will.
What type of genre would you say that would fit into?
I'm not sure exactly how I'd categorize it, but like some of the song goes into rage. I wouldn't say that part is rage, but some of it's rage. That maybe you could say it's like plug of some kind.
Great. All right. Thanks, Will.
I really messed with the bass. What bass was that?
I took an 808 from a sample pack, and then I boosted it a bunch and made it a lot shorter than it was before. So it really hit and then got out of the way, so you could hear the rest of the drums, the rest of the melody and stuff.
Great. All right. Next we got Ronaldo, Devin, and Jaden.
We made this song not that long ago, like a couple weeks ago.
It's like a few months ago.
Yeah,
Like
and
a couple
like
months ago.
I basically just like produced them, like for like the beat for them.
Yeah.
And like
We recorded it in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Great. Let's hear it.
I was in the room doing doors and they see me right now. She just wanna leave me, yeah. She just wanna leave me right now. Right now. Made it to the city, yeah. She just wanna meet me right now.
Right. Feedback for the students.
I was curious how you processed the vocals because they sounded like really like sharp and they really had a good edge to them.
It's just like, a bunch of like, effects like, auto tune and like, EQing and yeah.
Wider.
Awesome.
How did you do the beginning piece? I think that was my favorite. Is it a sample? Or?
The piano, I think I made it at home, and then just like it was a FOP. It was like a MIDI, transferred it, and then he cooked on it.
Yeah, I like added a bunch of effects to make it like, sound pretty good.
Great. Thanks a lot, guys. All right, we got Avery next.
Hi. My song that I did was the first original song that I wrote. I had never written a song before, and I think it turned out pretty good. And I did a lot of like vocal layering and like trying to find like good harmonies that I really liked. And it's just me playing guitar. So I hope you enjoy.
Awesome. Feedback for Avery. Go ahead, Rafa.
How did you figure out the harmonies you wanted to use vocally, since they sound really good?
I just wanted, I sang over the original track multiple times, and I said, this might work. But
May I offer some constructive criticism?
I would love some.
I thought that the acoustic guitar was more up in your face than the vocals, and I really liked how the vocals sounded, but I wish they were a little bit like sharper, and because right now the like guitar sounds closer to you than the vocals do.
Great. Thanks, Avery. Next, we got Nabil.
Hi everyone. This is a song I made a while ago. I thought it would be interesting to show you all because I experimented with some vocal effects, actually a lot of vocal effects. Some of them I would do again, some of them maybe it's a one-time thing, but that's all part of the musical process.
Great. All right, let's hear it.
It stay on? Is there anywhere to go to bring me here against my better judgment?
Nabil? All right, feedback.
Yeah?
I really like the funk vibe you had to that. What type of instruments did you use?
I used live bass and live acoustic guitar and synthetic drums and a synthesizer at the beginning.
Great.
I really liked what you did with the guitar accents with the acoustic. Like towards the end, I think it was like you did a bum ba dum. I like that a lot.
Thank
I thought
you.
That was a nice touch.
Thank you very much.
All right, thanks, Nabil. All right, Rafa.
So this song I actually made for a Song Wars, which is a competition where me and a bunch of people had to just make a song. It's really inspired by Indietronica, MGMT, Porter Robinson _, really my favorite artists, and yeah, that's all I can say about it.
All right. Feedback for Rafa.
I was wondering how you came up with that synth lead, because it really kind of shreds all around, and I know when I try to come up with complicated melodies, I never really know where to go with it.
A lot of times I just go around the scale. I just play around the same scale, but at the same time, in that song particularly, I interpolated a Bella Porch song and the Nyan Cat song.
Good.
So yeah.
How'd you make those guitars? Because I thought they sounded really good.
They're actually digital guitars. They're a library from the Plug-in Contact.